Hey Les, so I just wanted to give you guys an update for this exam that I just took. It was my first test for the semester and I got an 84, which is a B. I'm not really happy because I feel like I could have done better. Towards the end I did get a little bit lazy and I probably should have put in a little bit more time studying. But you know, I'll be happy with it because it's an 84, so. That's that. Our exam was on diabetes, hypertension, and mental illness. And for the diabetes, I found a really good resource, which is online, and it's one is on YouTube. If you put diabetes, there's a channel, Empower RN, and I felt like it gave a really great breakdown and everything, and it was quick and concise, so it was something I was able to listen to on my way into work. Another one I used was for diabetes NCLEX questions. I do have books, but I want to practice more questions, and I just put diabetes NCLEX questions, and I think it took me to nurselabs.com, and I found that their questions were really great, and it was a good way for me to practice additional questions. That's pretty much it for that. As far as somebody asked about how do I manage my time, I want to give you guys an idea of what my week is like. So Monday and Tuesdays I have clinicals, so that's 6:45 to 3:45. So on the days that I have clinicals, I get up around 5:20 in the morning. I make breakfast the night before and I eat really quickly if I have time, or I'm eating in the car on the way to clinicals, which is not always the best idea, but you know, you do what you have to do. But definitely make sure you eat before you go to clinicals because you don't want to be tired, fatigued, or nauseous or anything like that. You want to make sure you have energy because it may be a few hours before you're able to eat again or get a snack. So then I'm there for clinicals. We generally have lunch somewhere around maybe 11:30, 12, 1, somewhere around there. Then we have post-conference, so that's the time where we go off the floor and we discuss what our day is like with our teacher and the rest of our classmates. And then that's it for the day. So once I get home, I have to look over my notes for the week because I have class on Wednesday. So Monday and Tuesday, I'll look over my class notes. I'll take additional notes, practice some exam questions using my resource books, and just get prepared for that. Also, I try to cook on Sunday nights so that I have food for the week. So when I eat lunch at clinicals, either I'll go to the cafeteria if I did not pack anything, or I'll bring whatever I made for the week. And then I try to do that for dinner as well, just to save me time during the week so that if I want to study, I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat, if anything's prepared or anything like that. Just pop it in the microwave and then I keep it moving. On Wednesdays I have class, and that goes from about 8:50 to somewhere around possibly like 2:30, 3, depending on if we have questions, and they do a Q&A and everything like that, and I try to stay for those because it's really valuable to get that extra additional knowledge. So if you're able, or your school has a thing where you can meet with the teachers directly after lecture, I would definitely advise you to go to that, especially if you don't feel comfortable asking questions during class, or if you need something to be explained a little bit more from a previous lecture. So then after that, I go home. I'll eat something because we have a break in between our class, but I don't really eat like a big meal. I'll try to just do a snack like a protein bar. Also, I would say that's a good idea to have for clinicals, is definitely bring like a protein bar. One that I like a lot is called Think Thin, and they have like a chocolate fudge one. Now it does have like, I mean, it's not the most delicious thing ever, but because it's protein. So, you know, when it's like, I think it has like 20 grams of protein, so it's not going to be super yummy, but, you know, it works and it's good. I know some of my other friends, they bring like hummus and pretzels, or yogurt, or maybe like deli meat rolled up. So anything like that to hold you over for the time being, I think is a good idea to bring on clinicals. So after Wednesday, after class, I eat and I read and I do whatever else I need. Also, yeah. So then Thursdays and Fridays I have work, so I try to prepare meals for Thursday and Fridays Wednesday night, so that when I go into work everything is ready to go and I don't have to spend a lot of money in the cafeteria. For work, my hours kind of change a little bit. Sometimes I need to be there at maybe 6:45, sometimes I may not need to be there till 11, but my hours, they can go pretty long. They can go more than 8 hours, 11, 12 hours if need be sometimes. It hasn't been like that recently, but it can. and I'm on my feet all day. So for that, I definitely try to make sure that I pack a really good meal, something with protein, something that will hold me over. And then I try to bring snacks like yogurt. I like Oikos. They have the vanilla one. It's just like a plain one. I really like that. So I'll take that with me to work. And as far as breakfast, what I try to have is oatmeal. Oatmeal's not really my favorite thing, so what I have been doing is making potatoes and eggs, and then like some kind of side meat, like possibly bacon or sausage or whatever like that. So it gives me some carbs and some protein, so something to hold me over. And then after I am done with work Thursday and Friday, I continue to read, because Wednesday is our day that we have classes, but each week you have to read chapters. So say for instance this past week I had to read I think 2 or 3 chapters, and this one this one is very in-depth. We're going over ECGs, so we have to know all the strips, we have to know all the cardiac arrhythmias, so I'm trying to really go over all of that. And during that time that I'm reading, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am also making up my exam study guide for class on Wednesday, because I try to have everything done and printed so that when I go into class, I can actually just add in the notes as we talk in class. And that's pretty much it. Advice for as far as how do you manage time, I would say do your laundry on the weekends, or when you have a little bit of free time, but don't break up your studying habits, like your study time to cook or do your laundry. Do it on a time where you're absolutely not doing anything. Like if it's Saturday morning and you normally don't get out of bed till like 9 a.m., I would say wake up at 8:30 and try to get some of that, like the little stuff done, so that you can have time to study. Meal prep your food. I think that has definitely helped me a lot. For one, it cuts down on time, and there's a plan, and I don't have to worry about making something during the week. Now, for people who don't like eating the same meal constantly, I would say possibly make 2 or 3 different meals, and then rotate the meals between that. And I think that's pretty much it. I really want to get an A this semester, so I am going to be studying a whole lot, trying to make sure that I really understand everything for this next exam, especially since it's going to be on ECGs, which is a little bit difficult to understand because there's a lot of different components that you need to remember. And so far for the ECGs, I found a few good resources online. One of them is practicalclinicalskills.com, and it shows you each of the rhythms, and then it also gives you an explanation. And I'll give you guys an update after I have this next exam. This exam will be October 14th, I think. No, October 21st is my next exam, so I'll definitely try to shoot a video for you guys then. Hopefully I'll do a video in between that time, but we'll see how everything's going as far as studying and everything like that. So I hope you guys are doing well, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. And that's it. Bye.